grind, real shine. Authentic, transparent. This is how it's done. Educate the trade, yeah, we number one. What? Yeah, we number one. Yeah, welcome to the flow, educate the trade, where the money moves live, never pre-made. Enzo, the pullback king, sharp like a blade. He spots them setups clean, watch the profits get paid. Russell Roussel, the right-hand ace, charts on fire, man, he sets the pace. Pedro the pig, mascot in the place, oinking for the wins, keeping smiles on the face. No delay, no replay, we traded in time, real charts, real hearts, real grind, real shine. Authentic, transparent, showing what's done every Tuesday, Thursday. Yeah, the show's live, son. Yeah, the show's live, son. Yeah, the show's live, son. Candles flash green, emotions on hold, wrist tight, entries clean, exit pure gold. We don't fake numbers or edit the frame. This is raw, live, educate the trade name. From London to the world, they watch the game flow. Enzo pullback, Russell calling that go. Pedro the pig, with the luck in tow. We trade, we teach, we let the truth show. No delay, no replay, we traded in time. Real charts, real hearts, real grind, real shine. Authentic, transparent, this is how it's done. Educate the trade, yeah, we number one. What? Yeah, we number one. Yeah, welcome to the flow, educate the trade, where the money moves live, never pre-made. Enzo, the pullback king, sharp like a blade. He spots them setups clean, watch the profits get paid. Russell Roussel, the right-hand ace, charts on fire, man, he sets the pace. Pedro the pig, mascot in the place, oinking for the wins, keeping smiles on the face. No delay, no replay, we traded in time. Real charts, real hearts, real grind, real shine. Authentic, transparent, showing what's done every Tuesday, Thursday. Yeah, the show's live, son. Yeah, the show's live, son. Yeah, the show's live, son. Candles flash green, emotions on hold, wrist tight, entries clean, exit pure gold. We don't fake numbers or edit the frame. This is raw, live, educate the trade name. From London to the world, they watch the game flow. Enzo pullback, Russell calling that go. Pedro the pig, with the luck in tow. We trade, we teach, we let the truth show. No delay, no replay, we traded in time. Real charts, real hearts, real grind, real shine. Authentic, transparent, this is how it's done. Educate the trade, yeah, we number one. What? Yeah, we number one. Yeah, welcome to the flow, educate the trade, where the money moves live, never pre-made. Enzo, the pullback king, sharp like a blade. He spots them setups clean, watch the profits get paid. Russell Roussel, the right-hand ace, charts on fire, man, he sets the pace. Pedro the pig, mascot in the place, oinking for the wins, keeping smiles on the face. No delay, no replay, we traded in time. Real charts, real hearts, real grind, real shine. Authentic, transparent, showing what's done every Tuesday, Thursday. Yeah, the show's live, son. Yeah, the show's live, son. Yeah, the show's live, son. Candles flash green, emotions on hold, wrist tight, entries clean, exit pure gold. We don't fake numbers or edit the frame. This is raw, live, educate the trade name. From London to the world, they watch the game flow. Enzo pullback, Russell calling that go. Pedro the pig, with the luck in tow. We trade, we teach, we let the truth show. No delay, no replay, we traded in time. Real charts, real hearts, real grind, real shine. Authentic, transparent, this is how it's done. Educate the trade, yeah, we number one. What? Yeah, we number one. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, welcome to the flow, educate the trade, where the money moves live, never pre-made. Enzo, the pullback king, sharp like a blade. He spots them setups clean, watch the profits get paid. Russell Roussel, the right-hand ace, charts on fire, man, he sets the pace. Pedro the pig, mascot in the place, oinking for the wins, keeping smiles on the face. No delay, no replay, we traded in time, real charts, real hearts, real grind, real shine. Authentic, transparent, showing what's done every Tuesday, Thursday. Yeah, the show's live, son. Yeah, the show's live, son. Yeah, the show's live, son. Candles flash green, emotions on hold, wrist tight, entries clean, exit pure gold. We don't fake numbers or edit the frame. This is raw, live, educate the trade name. From London to the world, they watch the game flow. Enzo pull back, Russell calling that go. Pedro the pig, with the luck in tow. We trade, we teach, we let the truth show. No delay, no replay, we traded in time. Real charts, real hearts, real grind, real shine. Authentic, transparent, this is how it's done. Educate the trade, yeah, we number one. What? Yeah, we number one. Yeah, welcome to the flow, educate the trade, where the money moves live, never pre-made. Enzo, the pullback king, sharp like a blade. He spots them setups clean, watch the profits get paid. Russell Roussel, the right-hand ace, charts on fire, man, he sets the pace. Pedro the pig, mascot in the place, oinking for the wins, keeping smiles on the face. No delay, no replay, we traded in time. Real charts, real hearts, real grind, real shine. Authentic, transparent, showing what's done every Tuesday, Thursday. Yeah, the show's live, son. Yeah, the show's live, son. Yeah, the show's live, son. Candles flash green, emotions on hold, wrist tight, entries clean, exit pure gold. We don't fake numbers or edit the frame. This is raw, live, educate the trade name. From London to the world, they watch the game flow. Enzo pull back, Russell calling that go. Pedro the pig, with the luck in tow. We trade, we teach, we let the truth show. No delay, no replay, we traded in time. Real charts, real hearts, real grind, real shine. Authentic, transparent, this is how it's done. Educate the trade, yeah, we number one. What? Yeah, we number one. Yeah, welcome to the flow, educate the trade, where the money moves live, never pre-made. Enzo, the pullback king, sharp like a blade. He spots them setups clean, watch the profits get paid. Russell Roussel, the right-hand ace, charts on fire, man, he sets the pace. Pedro the pig, mascot in the place, oinking for the wins, keeping smiles on the face. No delay, no replay, we traded in time. Real charts, real hearts, real grind, real shine. Authentic, transparent, showing what's done every Tuesday, Thursday. Yeah, the show's live, son.
Ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to today's edition of live trading with me, Russell, and
me, Enzo.
Oh wow, he's actually talked.
Yeah, I'm making an effort, huh?
Wow, I mean, this is a rare treat.
Don't say I'm not.
Rare
Don't
treat
say
for
I'm
you.
not at your side.
Rare treat for you guys at home that Enzo has actually involved in the beginning of this stream. So,
in the beginning.
So guys, I hope you are all right. So out there, so just to keep you posted, this is live trading. Enzo is going to be scouring through multiple charts, and he is going to be making decisions and putting on positions. That rhymes. Look at me.
Yeah.
You know, maybe you can make a little song out of that.
And you was a poet and you didn't know it.
Making positions and whatever. I've forgotten it now.
Making positions.
Yeah, well,
making positions live. We'll have to say that.
That's what I was doing on the. Anyway, whatever. Enough of that. That was a bit of Tuesday afternoon smuts for you there, guys. I'm sure that I will get some sort of ban from TikTok from that. So can't wait to see that banner come up to say that I've been harassing. What was it last week? We were bullying the pig, and it must have worked because the pig hasn't returned, has he? So
he's a bit ill at the moment.
He's ill. Got swine flu. Has he?
Yeah, I rang the line up to see what they could do for him, but all I got was crackling. You like it, yeah?
Not really, no, Enzo. I mean, but as far as awful jokes go, that was.
I'm thinking, Russell. I want.
You're thinking, wow, do you do that sometimes?
I want to give you, because like, why should I make all the decisions? You know, I think you should share some of the responsibility.
Buy, sell, buy, sell.
I'm thinking of either shorting. I'm thinking of being bearish on the yen.
Okay.
But
I wouldn't be bearish on the yen.
Why? Because you've got some fundamental reason.
No.
What,
wouldn't. I hadn't even looked at it. Oh, okay, alright, yeah. The yen against what? You say the yen, but I mean there's multiple yens.
You remember we shorted the Aussie dollar on Thursday? And we caught that really aggressive move down.
Indeed we did.
It's back where we kind of shorted it from.
Okay. Also, so that could be a place of.
I'm seeing two short positions developing today.
Resistance. Let me get your screen up first. Let me throw a bit of context on this. Oh, don't know why there's loads of money flying in, but obviously that's all the money we've lost over these live sessions. In fact, how are we doing over these live sessions at the moment, Enzo?
What, in terms of net performance, or?
Yeah.
We're up about not far off 4.5%.
4.5%. So that's not too bad. We're doing yeah. Someone wants us to talk about the gold rally. So has there been a rally today in gold? I haven't looked at any charts. I've been furiously video editing this morning. I'm not quite sure how furious it was, but it was video editing.
I think we've always said the tide in gold is up, so never. A lot of people think, oh, here's the big reversal, but they're usually just retracements, and the big trend kicks in.
Maybe we can have a look at the gold chart.
Maybe we should put a trade on first, though. Maybe.
Appease the people. Okay, let's put a trade on first, and then we will have a look at that gold rally. Unfortunately, I haven't managed to yet plug in another PC. Otherwise, if I'd done that, we could have had a look at the DXY as well, and see what's happening in the DXY. But if anyone does have a trading view chart, feel free to have a look at the DXY and tell me how that's doing. Because if gold is rallying, then maybe the DXY is slackening off. I thought it might be improving, considering the government could be opening this week. Let me get my trading view chart up. See if it decides to work. Right, let's have a look at the DXY here. Myself. So the DXY looks like it's in a little bit of a consolidation period today. But yes, it has been dropping generally over the last few days. So that normally does intend that gold will start to rally. So to be bearish on gold wouldn't be a bad trading idea, just looking at the DXY, the dollar index that is, you know. So what do you think about that, Enzo? Yep, okay, well, I'm glad we've got Enzo's approval for that idea. It means a lot to me, Enzo. But,
Appreciate it.
You know, yeah. So exciting news, Enzo.
Go on.
I have got a 4-week boot camp coming up. Yeah, with none other than Fabio Valentini. That the number one world scalper.
When does it start?
I think it starts on the 17th. So very excited about that. I'm going to be learning order flow in depth to add to my repertoire of non-trading because I don't have time for it. So I'll be the most profitable non-trader that you know.
Wow.
Maybe I can actually, maybe what I'll do to actually trade, maybe I could just say to Brad that I'll be streaming for like a full week and I can just trade live here.
Yeah.
You know, and then technically I'll be doing my job, but I'll also be able to trade as well, right?
You could do both, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, this could be a great idea. So obviously it will just be scalping. So you know, so at least it will be quite quick in and out moves, and the commissions will be astronomical. So we love playing commissions, don't we?
Sorry to interrupt you. We just shorted the count.
Okay, well let's put the position screen up there, just so we can go over to that. Oh, so we've been filled immediately as well.
Yeah.
That's a rare occurrence of immediate filling.
Oh, there's a reason for that though.
Oh, did you just enter market?
I did.
Oh, you did. You didn't put a.
I shouldn't. Well, I can do it, but I don't.
Okay. When you've got a minute, let's have a look at that chart and we can discuss what influenced you to make that decision. Don't know why this money keeps flowing down. I mean, we could have worse problems, money flying down from the screen, I suppose. I wish it was real money. If you can catch it out there and take it off the screen, you're more than welcome to keep anything that you catch.
It's 58 now, sorry. Let's get it exact.
So guys, also if you have any questions, feel free to ask us, and we will try and get any questions answered as within our knowledge, and if not, we can actually ask around the trading floor, because this is a trading floor behind us. So we have lots of professional traders here. So some of them would be able to thought educate to trade closed down. No, not yet. We're still working on getting closed down. Hopefully.
When did we close down?
I don't know. This is what someone thought. Did we ever close down? We probably closed over Christmas.
No, I think you mean something else.
No, we're still here. So as you can see, this is not a green screen. Maybe I can prove it by Finley. Why don't you give them a wave? Okay, well that's Finley not waving, so it's definitely a green screen. Oh yes, there he is. There he's waving. So unless I have really really weird niche green screen, this is definitely live from Bromley South. We did. I think we did. Wow. Get off the plane. I mean, you must have been here a long time ago, because I think they did move, didn't they? They had different offices before that. This is way before both of our shifts, wasn't it?
At Petswood.
At Petswood we were. Yeah, and we've got a bigger building. Yeah, so cool. Wow, we've got an OG there. We will have a look at gold in a minute. Don't worry. It's just that Enzo is deep into other currency pairs at the moment, but we will do that. So fear not. Well, I have read and understood your request, and I will get onto that shortly. So, but Enzo might not be the best person to ask about long-term correlations of gold dollar, because he is more of a scalping person. So his trading style is he will just look at about 20 to 40 assets and make very quick decisions on the fly about what price is looking like right now. So if you are looking for more long-term reviews, Sinu tomorrow would definitely be able to serve you up that sort of information. What's the fundamentals behind this trade, or do you not really use it? So when you say fundamentals, do you mean like the actual what is going on in the news, or you just mean what's the reason behind the trade? So the news fundamentals. No, Enzo is not using fundamentals. Enzo is a technical trader alone. But these boys that you can see behind me, Finley, who is not very in shot today, they are our fundamental traders. So they have been with us now for about 4 to 5 months, and they have been profitable now for the last month or so. They've been given live accounts now. Now they're actually trading companies' funds. And we've decided to open this opportunity up to anyone who wants to achieve the same thing. So that is, we are going to be giving out free desks. Yes, you heard it right. Free desks to a select number of students. So free desks to a select number of students to come and learn the secrets behind how some of them are actually making was it 18% last week, Finley? 18% last week, Finley was, and Kellen, I'll get there soon. Been struggling with his name since he started. I have asked him to be respectful and change his name, but he's resilient, that he likes his name and he wants to keep it. Kellen, did I get that right? Wow, look at me. I should be given a pay rise. How much was you up last week? Yeah. He's getting his calculator out, people. He's getting his abacus out, and he's counting the beads. How many percent? 16%. So he's 16%. He's a bit confused because Kellen also trades technicals as well, because he's actually been through one of our programs. But I think all in, he was about 30% up, and that's including his technical trades as well. So that is super cool. I mean, even Tom, who you can't see, lucky for you. Oh, you can see him. Oh God, there he is. Even he was up this week by about 1%. So you know, and Tom has been struggling every week to make profit, but we're very proud to announce that Tom has finally made profit, and just in time for us to sack him next week. So no, I'm only joking, Tom. I'm joking, Tom. His face. Oh God, I hope he doesn't get sacked now. So Brad, if you're watching, you can't sack Tom for at least another month now. Otherwise it's going to be a HR disaster. So yeah, so okay, so you're from Germany. Okay, cool, that's cool. do you trade German stocks? Are you always trading the German? Is it the German 40? It is, isn't it? Yeah.
The DAX, yeah.
The DAX, the German 40. There's been some interesting moves on there recently. So let's see if we can get some interaction going on here. I'm gonna just drag my keyboard forward so I can type some things. Enzo, have we entered any other positions yet?
Looking, we're looking. I'm looking at shorting the.
There's your answer. Your answer is no. Enzo is still in a sell against the.
The answer was
the pound dollar.
Short the S&P.
Oh, you're about to. Wow. So he's about. I don't know why that money keeps coming in. That is very annoying. No, he just trades BTC and gold. Don't have any knowledge on the DAX. Okay, all right, that's fair enough. So, do we have any order flow traders here? If we have any order flow traders, let me know. Okay, right. So, he will explain this trade in 1 second. He's just putting another trade on now. And the problem that we have is that I talked to him and then I messed the trade up and then we ended up losing trades because the other week I'd done this twice and we actually, both of those trades went in to take profit. So I'm just going to let him carry on with his calculations there. He's calculating the risk size at the moment, which is he does everything manually because he's using a spot account, spread bet account. So, but yeah, he will definitely talk about that in 1 second. Just after he's put this trade on. Oh, he has put the trade on. So the second trade is on as well. So there we go. Happy days. Second trade is on the S&P 500 and it's a sell. So he can talk us through both of these trades in 1 second. And there goes the money again. There is definitely something going wrong with the mapping of this this thing at the moment. So I don't quite know why it's doing this, but we'll probably get to the bottom of it, I'm sure.
7:30,
And you have remembered the stop losses, haven't you, Enzo? Yes.
Yes, thank you.
Yes, because last week you actually forgot to put stop loss on, didn't you? Our head of risk forgetting to put a stop loss in. So if you've ever received lessons from Enzo on risk management, feel free to reach out to him and ask him for all that money back. Right, so some people like to trade the bank holidays. Yes, that's correct. It's a bank holiday in the USA now. So very, very low volatility today in the markets. Glad you actually brought that up. Today might be a bit of a slow one, Enzo.
Is it?
Well, it's a bank holiday in America, isn't it?
Is it?
Yeah. So
what day is it today there? Is it a special holiday?
yeah, so if anyone knows what is the reason of it being a bank holiday in America, somebody said earlier on it's just one of those weird ones, but I'm sure it's probably not called. It's
Although
just
there's no early market close according to this. Because usually if it's a major holiday, the market will close early, but that's not the case. So like things like Thanksgiving and Independence Day, the market.
Well, they're just shut all day, aren't they?
No, they'll close. The S&P will usually close about 5-6 o'clock on those days.
I thought it's just closed all day. No.
No.
Oh, is it Veterans Day? Okay, cool. Someone says it's Veterans Day over there. Oh, okay. Well, that's we actually have today is Remembrance Day as well, the 11th of the 11th. So we are also having you know, we had some silence for my internet seems to be fine here, mate. So we had 2 minutes silence today at 11 for all the people that lost their lives in the no, look, I have got connection issues as well. Yeah, I think it's just the wired, the wireless internet, not the wired, because everything seems to be running fine. Okay, what is going on now? So
this is why you don't want this to happen when you've gone in a 1 minute chart and you've got no stop in the market.
Yeah, but I can do stuff to the position on my phone, Enzo. So Tom, where's Tom? Okay, cool. I've currently seem to have a very weird bug going on another channel as well, where I've got like my face involved in another camera. Look at that one there, and that's supposed to be the position screen, but it's ended up being another camera for some reason.
I think our internet's currently.
Yes, there are future traders on the floor. We have Clive here, we have Chris here. They are the main two that I can think of. Sinu also is trading futures as well. So Clive, Chris, and Sinu are all using order flow. Do you say that because you're an order flow trader as well?
They're citing minus 11, 5,000. Minus 11,000.
I'll out trade all of you. Okay, ESAHY, you might get a chance very soon to put that theory to the test. Because at the moment I am actually developing a system where we're going to have a trade-off. So if you come on here and you are boasting that you are a better trader than somebody else, you can put your money where your mouth is. So please feel free to DM us, and we will put you in the list for our trade-off. What do you think about that? This is quite good now. You know, when people say we're rubbish traders, yeah, we can just say, cool, then, you know, just come on and yeah, we can have a trade-off, like, and you can prove that point live, you know. So why have I closed the trade on GU? Probably got stopped out.
Yeah, stopped out.
Yeah, we probably got stopped out on that one.
I can't see what's.
You're back into your system, right?
Well, I can see our open position S&P.
Yeah.
I saw that we got stopped out in pound dollar.
Okay.
But I can't get access. I can't see it could be an issue with my broker platform.
That seems correct with the problem. That is a heading on 1,200.
Oh, well.
Maybe what I could do is switch the iPad on.
Why would that work?
I don't know.
Well, just do it.
Yeah,
just hurry up and do it. Okay, well, you know, he might be having some
maybe you could
problem.
bring up. Well, we've got the S&P position.
Yeah, I've got that. So we can have that there. So look, we got the S&P position on at the moment. That's with a £100 risk, and it's going through a 3-to-1. So yeah, so this is where we are at the moment, and Enzo is currently struggling to get into his broker account. Maybe you'll get a phone call in a minute, yeah, saying, you know, you have to deposit more funds into the account, you know. Otherwise they're not going to allow you access back into it, you know. Could call it a margin block. Okay, right, let's see. The burning question is, will Enzo be able to get back into his account? And there's that money again. So annoying, that money. Why does it keep doing that? Let me just check this.
What money do you mean?
Oh, so there's like a. Oh, okay. Enzo has got back into his account, so that's very exciting. You finding that quite exciting, are you, Enzo? Yes, good.
Wow, just as well we had a stop on that.
Oh, is that some news? It's got to be news, right?
I didn't. Could be weekly.
Oh, a new weekly ADP number come out. That was Chris in the background.
Gotta love the news.
So it was at minus 11,000, but can't see any forecast anywhere. So okay, so that's the reason that we got stopped on that. Naughty Enzo for trading over news events.
Right. I've decided I'll play both sides of that because sometimes it plays for me, sometimes.
Oh right, okay. That
generally, if it was something massive, I probably wouldn't have.
Because that could have gone the other way, and you could imagine that you could have just taken profit within milliseconds.
The thing is, it will even itself out. That's the thing. Anything you do, if you stay consistent.
Yeah. BTEC stream. Okay, I don't know what that means. Maybe if you could rephrase that. Don't quite know what BTEC stream means or stands for.
As well is that we didn't get slipped on it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, well, that's positive. Enzo's saying there that we didn't get slipped on it because obviously it was such a wildly fast move. There could have been slippage, so
maybe we'll have.
So we're now going to be having a look at some other assets. Do you trade gold? We are going. Oh, hello, Aaron. We probably will have a look at gold at some point. Are you going to have a look at gold at some point?
Yeah.
I know. Can you sit down here and narrate this whilst I sort that out, please? Right, just going to jump over because there's some weird stuff going on the stream today.
Hello, Enzo.
Tony just shout into the mic.
What are we on today? We're on sell position. S&P 500.
It's funny actually. You know what's interesting, Russell?
What?
We was looking at either shorting the Aussie yen against the yen, and the no, it's a different situation. How are you, Tom?
Doing well.
Lovely to see you.
Is that fixed now, Tom?
Go on to your OBS.
No, you're only looking on that screen.
I am. Got on.
Okay.
Yeah, that's better. It's fixed.
Yeah, sorry about that, guys. Hang on. Yeah, sorry about that, guys. Was just changed some settings yesterday because I'm currently working on this way of bringing people in from other sources to do a trade-off. So all you would need is the laptop that you're trading on, a mobile phone to film yourself and your face, and then the rest will be done for you. So I'm probably going to work on a 2-hour system. We're going to choose the times, and you're both contenders are going to be given an equal demo account, and you can both just, hopefully everyone knows how to use MetaTrader, because that way I can have the live data coming in as well. So yeah, this could be pretty cool, especially if you are a internet guru, trading guru, and you want to prove that it's all not just hot air. You can actually come on here and put your money where your mouth is and actually trade.
We're going to have a trading competition, though.
Yeah. Someone's asking, why are you trading on MetaTrader?
So the reason for that is we use a copy software, so we can copy from that account into multiple sub accounts.
Okay.
And it integrates with MetaTrader.
Yeah. So basically, Enzo, Ryan, we have some algos and we have some other traders that we've commissioned. All trades, and those trades get copied into a copy trading copy trading account, and yeah, so you too can back that. And if you want more information on that, our Telegram link is in the bio, which you can join, and then you can book a call with someone and they can discuss it all with you. Or if you know how copy trading works, you can just click on the link and crack on with it. Hi. Oh, hello, Mark. Yeah, when are we going to be taking on our new students? Not quite sure about that yet. So basically, this is where we are at the moment. Our boss has just come back from holiday, and there's another few schemes going on, and we need to accommodate the space for all you guys. And it seems at the moment we're going to have probably a massive heated discussion about it. So maybe I could stream that, all of us shouting at each other about who gets what desk space. So this stream is going to be moved as well to another part of the office. But yeah, so there's two schemes happening at the same time which require desk space, so we just kind of have to get a plan together on basically how this is all going to work. But yeah, we're still going ahead with that, so don't worry. You've sent your CVs in, your CVs will be looked at, and when they are looking through them, anyone who has actually shown interest here on the live streams and followed us and been a part of the social media community will definitely be moving up into, you know, a better position on those CVs. So yeah, you'll be getting first read. So I will, yeah, I'm gonna have to go and talk to them about that later. So hopefully tomorrow live I would be able to give you some more information. But I think today Sinu, he'll talk about it more tomorrow. He's released something else. I was not in the meeting because I was busy, so I don't know what exactly it is, but he's been banging on about it for about a month. So with loads of videos and stuff, something to do with human AI, and I think it's something to do with a platform that shows you the bias of the markets, but also shows you the bias of people trading within that market as well, which could be quite interesting. So we will see about that. Someone's asking, why you on trading floor when you trade CFDs? Okay, that's a reasonable question, because that's Enzo's choice to trade.
Loads of institutions.
But you're trading a spread bet account, right? Is that still CFDs?
Well, technically no, but the truth is we're trading both. Some of our sub accounts.
Okay. Yeah.
We do both. But CFDs have been a common instrument even for institutional investors, traders, long time.
Yeah.
They both exist in the retail and the professional.
Yeah. So, but you know, a lot of our traders also do trade futures as well. So they'll be trading obviously into the futures markets. So that is a reasonable question. But the brokers are mostly against you when you trade. Yes, I would agree with you. I would 100% agree with you, because when you're trading futures, you know the spreads are based on the actual spreads. They're not falsified spreads, and you know, but obviously you'd get smashed more on commissions in the futures market. So, but yeah, like I said, they're not these fabricated spreads as you get in CFD markets.
Yeah, they can be more prone to manipulation. I've been trading them for years, and I found them always to be pretty reliable.
Yeah, I mean, look, if you've got a good, if you've got a good platform, then I think, you know, a lot of these ones can be trusted. I mean, look, Oanda now is owned by, my mind's gone blank. FTMO. Thank you very much, Enzo, for saving me there. Yeah, so you know, and I'm not sure FTMO are going to be wildly manipulating. I don't know, actually. I kind of agree with what this guy's saying, to be fair, but you know, you've got your point of view, and I've got my point of view. I think.
Like
so.
I've been now many years I've been trading spread bet and CFDs. We found the spreads never to be a problem.
Okay.
Because I've just always factored them into the stop loss.
Okay.
Problem comes when you get brokers who deliberately make the spreads. That can cause problems. But literally, the kind of spreads you see here, you can see my screen, particularly very liquid assets. Take the EURUSD 3 down. See the spread on that is about 0.5. Those spreads are pretty much frictionless. So it's all about theory and practice.
This is Ryan, and this is another one of our traders here. You employ a different style of trading. My mind's really gone blank today, honestly. I don't know what's going on in my brain today. I don't know. You do swing trading, that's the one.
Yeah, so he's more interest swing, I'm swing.
Yep.
And we're both on the same copy trader, and it's working perfectly.
And you're using CFD accounts as well, contract for difference accounts, right? Yeah. So this guy doesn't particularly like CFDs because he thinks that they're, you know, they can be open for manipulation and stuff. And I think, you know, I think he's right, because, you know, some brokers can do that, can't they?
I stay away from crypto.
Saying that, I've traded crypto. I never had a problem. Crypto either.
Yeah.
You know, when I was trading on Binance.
But futures are regulated. So you know, they're regulated. I mean, and you know, CFDs are banned in a lot of countries as well. So
yeah, but they're all cosmetic. Because even if you take a spread bet account, you know, let's say, look, here's let's say trade, I don't know, EURUSD, for example, right?
Yeah.
Now, here's a spread bet interface. Notice it's got pounds, so you're risking pounds per point, right?
And this is CMC, right?
Yeah, but this will be the same on any spread bet broker. So you've got pounds per point. So let's say I want to risk 10 points on the EURUSD at £10 a point.
Yep.
So that's £100, right?
Right.
So I go £10 a point. Okay.
Right.
Now, notice what my broker immediately does. It gives me the value of my position.
Okay.
So it tells me here that I want to buy however many thousand euros, yeah?
Yep.
So what's the difference between CFD and spread bet, or even futures? Nothing.
Well,
because
no.
Hold on, let me finish saying what I'm saying, Russell. Let me explain what I'm saying. Because ultimately, the interface amounts to the same thing. Where people argue to do with transparency as to price. Is that what you're going to say anyway?
Yeah, well, I think, yeah, because the spread in CFDs is created by the broker, yeah? Whereas the spread in futures market is created by price.
No, it's created by market makers. Because the futures exchange needs market makers.
Yeah, but essentially it's created by the actual buying and selling of orders. So as the DOM gets filled and orders get eaten, that will be the spread. Whereas in the CFD spread, that doesn't work like that, because, you know, it's a manipulated spread, isn't it? You know, how they do it, only they know. But you know, that I think that's his argument. So
yeah, I'm not saying it doesn't happen, and I understand why people want to trade on futures exchanges because it's a lot more transparent.
yes,
Yeah, I do get that.
and look, if you've got a good broker and they don't do that, then that's great. But like I said, you know, it's one of these things where, you know, some firms taint all of the firms with a bad name, right? You only need like a bad bunch to actually start really.
Make sure they're FCA regulated.
Yeah, I think that's a good thing as well.
I mean, whether you're on a CFD spread bet futures exchange or stock exchange, the exchange or the market makers always have to take. They're always going to take a cut.
Yeah,
because they're liquidity providers.
Of course, that's their job.
Yeah. So the price, obviously,
Get married.
No, look at my finger. Look.
Okay.
Purple. Crushed it with a weight yesterday.
Cool.
Gym.
I suppose
I'm sharing that with the
theory,
stream.
Hands are shaking.
in theory, spreads should become less wide in very high liquid, and more wide in the. So, like, I mean, even get the over, you know, the transition session.
I am listening. Hang on, one sec. Just got to sort the screen out. Time to make quite. You know, it's the power off mode thing. So carry on.
When you get the, I'm sure this will happen across any currency. Once the market comes to transition from, say, US to Japan, especially open on Sundays in Australia, many of these spreads will really boom. But
Good news.
yeah, that depends on your broker. Because I mean, mine doesn't.
No.
Mine, no.
Well, I was under the impression that these market makers, the only time they're actually allowed to pull their orders out is during news. So hence why the candles move so quick. It's not always just because loads of people are trading it. It's because there's less liquidity there, so it moves. Yeah.
Well, and you got to think all the stocks are getting at the same time.
Yeah. Someone's asking, do you use SMC? No, Enzo predates SMC. He uses Dinosaur MC, I think. Dino MC. DMC. Yeah, so why don't you just maybe talk about your strategy a little bit, Enzo, and why don't we break that down?
I would say the way I trade is very simple. I just look at repeatable market structure patterns like pullbacks on trends, support and resistance, breakouts, acceleration moves, and working with higher risk reward ratios so that you don't actually have to win a lot.
Okay, so if you don't mind, which capital your prop firm operating with? No, so this isn't. Enzo's not trading via a prop firm. Enzo's trading with. I suppose it's investors' money, isn't it? Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. So investors' money. So like what you see here now is not actually a live account. This is a demo account that then gets copied into and across other accounts that are all like risk adjusted. So we have a whole range of copy trading accounts for different risk profiles. So these trades would go into like maybe 3, I think it is, across 3 accounts, which then would be weighted in different sort of like risk areas, and so it depends like kind of what your risk appetite is as well. So so someone wants to know what time frame you use for entry and how do you do a top-down analysis? Do you even do a top-down analysis? You don't, do you?
Anything, I do a bottom up. Yeah, I'm not saying I would never do something like that, but I always eventually I always home in on ultimately on one time.
Okay.
And I trade pretty much. Not to say I won't take into consideration what I'm seeing on other time frames. Sometimes they can be for target level and so on, or even by getting a sense of the overall trend.
Okay.
But I'll usually trade a time frame based on it. And I'll trade anything, believe it or not, anything at the lowest, I'll trade a 1 minute. The highest, I'll trade an hour. That'll be the highest. I don't know.
Okay.
So generally, when you're trading the lower time frames, that's going to be more of a day trade.
Yep.
And when you're trading the higher time frames, that's going to be more. I mean, to be fair though, there's day traders who trade hourly. I'll use an hourly for.
Okay, that's good to know. So are we let's have a look at gold, because people were asking about gold earlier on.
No.
Oh wow. What?
That's an hourly funnel.
Oh, okay, all right, fair enough. Because I was about to say, if that was a minute chart, then we literally just missed some big moves right there whilst we were talking.
Yeah, but you trade them the same, whether it's like it's all the difference is the speed at which it happens.
Yeah.
But,
is that something now that you looking at would be interested in trading? I mean, I can definitely see some double tops, happening there.
I think one of the main things people are saying with gold is obviously it's had quite a. If we look here, it's had from this, in fact, this double top here.
Yeah. It's had a considerable pullback.
It's had quite a big pullback going down to its low on this 3880.
Okay.
Then now it's coming to showing its gold is showing its strength in terms of the larger trend, which has been up for a long time now.
So how many traders do we have on the floor? Whew. That is a good question. Going to start mentally counting them now. Actually, let me look around. There's a lot. It's a bank holiday today, so not a lot of them are in. I would say full-time traders. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I'm gonna go with 11. Anish, would you call yourself a trader? Okay, so
how can you say that to Anish?
No,
he's a trader
because he's cheating. He's using algos.
That's not cheating.
This is an inside joke that we've got. I would say about 15. Full time, all the time here. And then we have like transient people that pass through, and then we have like lots of students that are obviously being mentored, and they are getting sort of information off of those those people as well. So so it's quite a rich and diverse community that we've got here, from different ages to different races to different sexes. I mean, so do we teach trading even if I've never traded? Yes, we can teach trading to you even if you've never traded. We also, come the new year, we're going to be doing a level 7 VTCT level 7. So that's a diploma. It's the equivalent of a master's degree in trading. So that's quite exciting. But at the moment, we just do a level 5. I think the main differences are that we're going to be teaching options trading, and we delve deeply into algorithmic trading and the quant space as well. So so that's definitely something we can do. We also just do plain and simple one-to-one mentorships as well. So really, you kind of have to let us know what you want to do, and then we can just tailor something around, or just find a package that more suits what you're actually looking for. Okay. Profit splits about between you. Okay, so I do believe, do not quote me on this, I think it's a 70-30 profit split. So the investors get 70% and we get 30%. Does that sound about right? 70-30, or is it 80-20, or what is it?
70.
So 70-30 to the investor. So yeah. How long has the firm been operating? That looks really professional. Okay. Well, no, actually, this is actually the back room of Curry's. This is not a trading. No, I'm joking. Yeah, we've been, so the firm's been going for 10 years. But we've been currently at this building for 8 years because somebody actually come on earlier on and thought we'd shut down because he knew where we used to be in Petswood. Was that like a lot smaller place? Was it?
I never actually went there.
Okay.
I think it would have been at least comparable.
Okay.
Similar size.
Okay, cool. So this, we've been at this building for 8 years. So 8 years and going strong. So yeah. Yeah. Well, you know, you're. Where are you from? Is it Duncan? Yeah. Where are you from? You're more than welcome to come down and visit the trading floor if you're. Oh yeah, you're from Germany. Sorry. Well, if you're ever here on holiday, feel free to actually pop down to us. You can reach out to us on the social medias, and you can come and have a free day here, and speak to. Yeah. So, oh, hi from Gatwick. Yeah, to come and visit us. Yeah, it's free. Yeah, why not? We're not going to charge you anything just to come down, and you know, you can just have a desk for the day. Obviously, if you're going to join us full time, then it depends what program you join. If you're joining the grad scheme that just trades fundamentals, then that would be free as well, whilst you're learning, and then hopefully you can turn profitable and you can actually start trading companies' money, because two of these guys that you can see at the moment behind me are actually now trading companies' money. But if you do want to do that, be aware that we are expecting you in here at least 4 times a week. So we are in Bromley South, so if you're prepared to take the pilgrimage, you will have to be here from probably from 9 till 4 days a week. So I think it's mostly, I don't want to sound ageist, but it's mostly for a younger generation that have parents and they're living at home, or they haven't got like a job that they have to do, you know. So I mean, these guys do all actually have secondary jobs as well, so they work and do this as well, so it is doable to do that. But obviously their second jobs are literally mostly just to pay for their cars that they drive, I think. I haven't asked if any of them are being charged rent at home, but I should imagine their parents are actually supporting their endeavours and you know, helping them, you know, progress in life. So yeah, so if anyone is ready and they want to join, like I said, to do the grad scheme, it's completely free. Yeah, so once again, it is completely free. If you do want to join us, reach out to us via DM, and then what will happen is I will give you an email address to email your CV to. All of these CVs will be looked at, and then we'll be making our decisions from then, because at the moment I think we have 100 CVs. So yeah, so, and obviously a lot more coming in from social media as well. So yeah, so So Enzo, Duncan wants to know, in trading, like how much % gain a year is considered to be a good trader, or how big a % gain are you aiming for? Well, the S&P currently averagely makes 8% a year. So to keep above the S&P, you would have to make over 8% a year. Then you're beating the money. Is it called the printing machine? Yeah. To beat the money printer, you have to be making over 8% a year. Because if you're not doing that, you may as well just put all your money in the S&P and just done nothing, right?
Yeah, like as a passive investor.
Yes.
Yeah.
So anything above 8% and you are beating the markets. But if you are going to leave your job full time and do it, then but it's kind of relative on what account size you're working with, right? Because if you're making 10% of 50,000 compared to 10% of, 500,000, 5 million, then, I think a lot of people get caught up on percent and money and gain and stuff like that. And I think you also need to factor in compound interest as well, which apparently is the 8th wonder of the world, according to Einstein and a lot of other people. So if you can, even if you are working and you can build a trading account and you don't skim off the top of it, then as you're trading that same account and you're making percents on that, your trades start to get bigger just through the compound interest effect itself. So but I would say anything above 8% a year, and you are beating the money printer, which would be the S&P 500. So which is, I think, a lot of hedge funds and that base themselves against, right?
Yeah, they use it as a benchmark.
Yeah. Hence why it's called the money printer.
Yeah. I think it's a difficult one, but because you get so many people on social media, economical terms, I think that's considered about a return of 20%. That's bullish.
Okay.
But actually, the best traders in the world, I think they're doing. I'm not saying there aren't some really international, generally a high standard, able to 20%. The greatest investor of all time, Warren Buffett. He's the greatest investor. I know he's not a short-term trader.
He's still a trader. A trader is someone who is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, just by the way the term's used.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean he's doing 20. He's managed to keep his average return at about.
So he's also asked, do you know Tom Dante? He's also from the UK and he's a really good professional trader. Have you heard of him?
I'm not sure. I think maybe the name rings a bell.
Okay, and this leads me on to my favourite question of the day. What is your opinion on fake gurus on the internet flexing flashy lifestyle as professionals?
Yeah.
I know what I think about this. I would say that if their accounts were audited, I would say that most of their money was made through selling courses, social media. So apparently, ITC. Yeah. Who's obviously you know ITC. ICT. Sorry, brain's dead. Oh, what's wrong with it? Most of his money has come from selling courses, and other social media platforms. Apparently, he is an absolutely awful trader.
Is that right?
Apparently, yeah. So, so I would say they're probably a detriment to the whole trading space because they give people the false reality that trading's easy, and let me tell you guys, trading is not easy. Yeah, trading is highly tiring, draining. It's going to take years to master. Yeah. Now, we're not saying that there's some unicorns out there. Yeah. But let's be honest, if you was a unicorn and you was a money printer, would you have time to be doing all this social media marketing? Yeah? What would you rather do? Would you rather do what you were naturally born to do, and that is sit behind the screen and trade, right, and print money, or would you rather get yourself in front of a camera? Yeah. And I think also the other thing to actually factor in is most true professional traders understand about money, right? So they would understand the depreciation on a sports car, right? It's all cars and stuff. They're depreciation assets, aren't they? So would somebody go and buy, someone who's really in tune with the markets and really in tune with money, do you think they would go and buy a depreciating asset? Do you think they would spend their money on private planes? Yeah? I mean, they might fly first class or business class if they were going somewhere. But would they? Would you? Or would you rather make that money work for you?
Yeah, I see what you mean.
Because that's compound interest, isn't it?
Saying they're not understanding of how money works.
They're showing the lifestyle and they're drawing people in. Yeah, it's vulnerable people as well. Yeah, maybe people that are not from an affluent back, you know, and you know, they're extracting money from these people. Yeah, in almost what could be considered a Ponzi scheme, or you know, like a Nigerian lottery. You know, so I have a very dim view on those guys. Now, I'm not saying all of them are like this, but you know, work it out for yourself. You know, it's very easy.
I think it's not that there are people out there who they're maybe not great traders. That's fine. You know, the people who are the theory people.
They're social media marketers, yes.
I mean, but I think when you start, some of them, it seems like there's one guy.
Yeah.
You know, because obviously I like to watch trading videos.
Okay.
They must be really putting their foot down marketing. Yeah.
Are you talking about the adverts as well?
The adverts.
Yeah.
Because have you noticed? I don't know if you noticed. Have you noticed how you start seeing the same advert over and over again?
Yeah, of course, of
like
course.
we haven't seen it before.
Yeah, it's like, because they're wanting to sell.
Yeah.
They're wanting to sell their product aggressively, aren't they? So you know. I mean, look. Some of these guys might be great teachers, and some of these guys might give you a good edge and everything like that. So let's not discount that. Some of them might be using it just to diversify their portfolio.
But what a lot of them.
Yes.
So they'll show you hand pick historical.
Okay.
And they do it. There aren't many. Most people like to show you the perfect analysis of the facts. Whatever people want to say about what we're doing, all our trades are
yeah.
So wins,
you can go back and see every single trade.
Yeah, you can do that. And it's not about saying that we're anything. It's about, I think, demonstrating.
It's honesty. It's openness.
Yeah.
We're open.
I think it's about also showing that, yeah, some days you come to trade. Reality is, all you do is lose.
Yep.
For a lot of people,
we've had those days, haven't we?
Yeah. But for a lot of people out there, fortunately, they're watching these people who say, "Look at me," and all they ever see is winning trades. Then they go and trade, they lose. They suddenly start to feel like there's something wrong with them. Whereas, you know, if you had more traders out there actually showing what it's really like, then maybe a lot of the beginners would feel as inferior. Because the losing aspect of trading is hard. So if some of the best traders out there could also and some are doing this, like got a trader I really respect is Two guy.
Yeah.
You can watch him trade live every day. He'll go through at a bumper year, I think, but he'll also go through periods where he can go through long periods where all he's doing is taking losses. People will see that.
Yeah.
And I think
player refreshing.
We need more of that. We need more
player refreshing.
So that's how
player
people
refreshed.
Yeah. So someone's asking, what leverage do you get from CMC as a professional company?
Yeah. So we've got some traders here like professional.
Okay.
And with that you'll get the professional leverage, which is on a currency pair. I think they'll offer you up to 500x.
Wow.
And I think on indices you might get 100.
Is anyone actually ever using 500x?
It depends on like how they want to use their account. Some use the leverage by just hold a little bit of the account and they're happy to do it.
Okay.
But yeah, just to give you an idea, 500x leverage taking a £1 million position, £1,000. So that's the type of leverage you can buy.
And it can go very wrong for you very quickly.
Yeah. I remember when I started, I didn't even know what it was. I remember the Twitter. I started not long after the Twitter IPO came out.
Okay.
And I remember I had a little baby trading account. I got £100 in there. And I remember just putting the whole £100 on Twitter, and then it just went. The margin call was literally in a microsecond. £100 had gone. And I didn't realise what had happened, but it wasn't £100 I was putting into it. It was maybe thousands and thousands and thousands of pounds.
Because you'd bumped up the leverage.
Well, because it's automatic. Isn't
Yeah,
it?
yeah.
You can't say, there aren't many accounts. There are some accounts. I remember when I was in crypto, you could do. But generally,
so you can't change the leverage on
No.
them? Oh, interesting.
So you have to manage it yourself. But when I used to trade crypto, for example, when I used to trade crypto futures on Qcoin, you could choose what leverage you wanted.
Interesting.
Which I think is something providers should.
Yeah, but sometimes it makes it too difficult for the end client, right? Can we get level 2 DOM data?
From what?
Yes, you can. I'm not sure how that was questioned to us, so we can't give it to you. I mean, it's you can. I think you can buy it from sources, from a DX feed, and as long as you've got a platform that reads it. Sometimes you can just get it straight from your prop firms. I've actually found sometimes it's actually cheaper to get buy a challenge that's on a discount just for the data, when I once wanted to look at some ladders and stuff like that. So someone's asking what your max daily risk is, and when do you call it quits for the day?
On this live trading, not in my other account, I would do a maximum of 4 trades in this session.
Okay.
And that would be my daily limit if I lost 4 trades.
So £400 is your daily limit. Is that your daily limit in general, like, or like if you weren't on this live session, you were just trading now somewhere?
So because I'm intra swing, I have a weekly limit.
Okay.
So and I don't risk 0.5%. I risk 4%.
Okay.
So let's just say I do 10. On that system, I do 10 trades a week.
Yeah.
So let's say I lost all 10. I know my weekly drawdown limit.
Okay.
Daily, I wouldn't do more than 4 trades actual day.
Okay.
But obviously, if I've got more positions, then I could have a daily drawdown of more. But there would never be a weekly drawdown. So it's simple rules like that immediately to structure.
Okay. So he's asking which broker would you recommend? Or you're using?
I'm happy to really recommend my broker. There are good brokers. I mean, first of all, let me ask what type of trading does he?
Yeah. So what type of trading? I'll just be back in 1 millisecond.
From Karen talk. Yeah, it's just I won't be able to see what he says on the.
No, that's all right. Just talk.
Yeah, so just get a sense of what type of trading style you have, and what type of assets you trade as well.
He trades the NAS,
Yeah,
and indices, other indices.
yeah. So
Yours does NASDAQ, doesn't
no,
it?
totally. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, CMC's got about 12,000 each of them.
I would say if you're doing NAS and indices, you should probably be solely. You should probably just be looking to trade futures. And the reason why I'm saying that is you were already talking about, level 2 DOM data. So you should be looking for, futures brokers or maybe even futures prop firms.
Is it the same person was asking for the level 2?
Data, yes. Yeah. But you wouldn't get any data on the on your CMC, would you?
No.
Level 2 data. No.
You could check out. There was a company I used to use for level 2 called ADVFN.
Okay.
They're British based. I think they're still going.
But that's on futures, though, is it? It's
No,
not. It's
they'll
not
give
really...
it on, you can get level 2 on. If you subscribe, I used to subscribe and used to get level 2 on all the US stocks, and also you could pay for UK as well. So basically, say we were trading Apple now,
Yeah.
we could go in and we'd have the order book for Apple on.
Really?
Yeah. ADVFN would
Okay.
provide level 2. And it stands for Advanced Financial Network. I think they're based in Essex. Now there may be other better providers out there, but I used to use them. It's nice sometimes to have the UK providers.
Were they expensive?
They weren't massively expensive. I remember I had a monthly. I mean, I don't use it now. I've experimented with different ways of trading in the past,
Yeah.
and I know for some traders, I know there's some very successful traders. All they do is they don't even look at chart. They just trade level 2, watch the bids and asks moving, and make their trading decisions. You've got to have a very quick eye because it moves like lightning. Obviously, especially when the market's very liquid.
Oh yeah. I think you lock your ladders and stuff like that, didn't you? So
Ladders are kind of, that's what level 2 is.
Yeah, no,
yeah. They're
So-
called different. Then you've got time and sales, which show you the one section.
okay.
Literally in the old exchange.
Okay.
People like the old big traders like Jesse Livermore they had a feel for reading the tape. Obviously, it's migrated now. Analysis, volume price.
Yeah, CVD and Delta, which is obviously a calculation of volume. So so like you said, volume. But also now people are reading the time volume as well, not
Time
just
is like the time, yeah.
TPO as well. It's a very exciting time for futures traders because they've never had as much information as they've ever had, and they've never had as deals as
Never had it so good.
well, they haven't. They've also never had spreads as good. They've also never had prop firms as
The
good.
stats aren't going up.
But the stats aren't changing. It's still
I think because-
95% of traders lose all their money.
And this is because I think it's coming back to what I'm saying. No matter how good your tools are, your mind is not right. You can't win. You can have the best tools in the world. Mind right. I say your mind's not right. If you don't have a trader mind, you will lose to yourself.
Okay, 1 second. How many percent do junior traders can risk maximum per trade or maximum drawdown? I mean, traders there. Okay, so it depends on what you mean. So, we have two different types of junior traders here. We have one type that is basically doing they've done a diploma level 5. Then they're given 2 accounts to trade on, and for those ones they can't lose 5%. I think it's 2% daily, 5% overall, and they have to make 10%. once they've done that on both accounts, a $10,000 and a $20,000, we would we would actually give them employment. For these guys behind me, the fundamental traders, Cal, do you have a daily drawdown limit that is enforced to you? Do you have a maximum drawdown that's enforced to you? What's the situation with you guys? So you can only risk $200 a trade. And how many trades can you lose in a row before someone would come out here and give you a good telling off? Unlimited. But you don't really have, you don't have a limited amount of trades. So you're actually capped by the opportunities that actually come about, because they, are you busy now? Come on in. You can talk for 5 minutes. Yeah, so this is Cal. He is one of the aforementioned fundamental traders. You've also actually done the other course as well, the one of our technical trading courses as well. Yeah. Okay. So and you've been doing this now for the fundamental side for what, 4 months now? 4 months. About 4 months, and you're really starting to find an edge in it. So you are trading at the moment, because obviously the government shut down, so it's difficult. You found an edge in financial analyst ratings, right? The analyst ratings. So why don't you explain to our viewers what the analyst ratings are, and how you make your trades upon that. And the thing is, we have like news terminals here, so they use the news terminals to do this. So it's not really something that you could be doing massively profitably at home, because they get their news a lot quicker. So yeah, go on, explain it to these guys.
Basically, projection into stocks. Or rate projection is investors buy that stock. What we do is we base it off have a look at the Reuters. That's where all the ratings come through. Then we take the trades, mark it open, and they have to be, we have like a little tool that we created that gives us a threshold of they cut that stock to below 90, then we short it, if it's above 110%, long it, then that's how we then base our trades.
Yep.
From the analyst rating. It's been doing pretty well, the analyst ratings.
Why is there so little risk on the trade? Not quite sure what you mean about why is there so little risk on the trade. Maybe if you delete his account, yeah. Transfer all the money over to me, yeah. He'll come back and say, what is going on? So at the moment, we're still in that sell on the S&P. No, we're not. No, we're not a hedge fund yet. Yeah, that yet. We are working towards that, and that's why we have all these fundamental students here who all have free desks. And once again, if you've just joined us, we are opening our trading floor up to you guys to also come here and have a free desk and learn how to trade like these guys are. And you guys are doing pretty well. I'm pretty impressed with how much you're actually bringing in now. So well done, guys. Okay, so do you operate at it now because they are trading larger capital? But if you're trading larger capital and confident with your strategy, would you put more risk on?
No, because Enzo only does like 0.25%.
Yeah.
That's in his trading business.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not quite sure what you mean by putting more risk on. Is if you mean like making a bigger stop loss or actually trading a larger size, then no, because especially Enzo, because Enzo is not a trader that is looking to become super rich within a day, you know, or a month or a year. He understands the law of large numbers, and trading consistently over the time always actually gets you a bait gets you to where you're going. It's like the hare and the tortoise, he was saying to me the other day. So we're in Bromley South. If you do want to join us, feel free to DM us, and we will send you all the details over about the program, and you can send us your CV. But you can also join our free Telegram group. Link will be in the bio. So yeah, feel free to join that as well. I think Enzo's going to come back in. So Kellen, your time here is over. Go back to printing money for us. No, he's got to print some money for us. 22% up today. This week, sorry, not today. So Kellen is 22% up this week. Every week we do a trader of the week. Let's grab that cup for me. So this is what they trade for every week. It's a coveted Trader of the Week cup. If you are on our socials, which you obviously are because you found us, there'll be a video about this every week, and then we will follow it up with the Trader of the Week interview to show you and break down some of the trades that he's took, so you can check them if you want. And eventually I think we're going to be actually publishing a list of all their trades so they can be gone through via a fine-tooth comb. I think we need to do it ourselves anyway, just to keep track of what's going on here, especially when we start to get another 3 or 4 or 10 of you guys in the building. So Aaron, yeah, you still need to come over for a free day. Yep, that's correct. We're still waiting for you here, Aaron. The Telegram is useless. I want to learn how to trade properly. Okay, well, great. That's some good feedback, guys, there on the Telegram. In the Telegram, Sinu is giving you markups and trade ideas. But if you want to trade properly, I agree with you. You're not going to learn how to trade from our Telegram group. It's simply going to be a good tool for you to put alongside your trading, to give you sort of like trade ideas, psychological training, and risk management training. But we're not going to be putting out full courses on how to trade on our Telegram group. So no one needs to pay for any mentorship because they can go on to YouTube. Listen, I'm completely agree with what you're saying. You can definitely probably find everything that you need on YouTube. One thing my argument would be about that is mentorship is not just about teaching you how to trade. Mentorship is also dealing with your psychology. And last thing I checked, YouTube could not coach you on your psychology because you watch and it just sends you words. So there is no back and forth conversation with YouTube yet, unless I have downloaded the wrong version of YouTube. Maybe there's more of an interactive version that would be a personal trainer to you. But I think a lot of people would choose one-to-one mentorship because, you know, it's okay. So it's the same reason is that why then would people also choose personal trainers? Yeah. Why would people go to the gym? Like, I can work out at home. Like, I can get down on the floor. I could do press ups. I could buy a pull-up bar. Why therefore would I go to a gym? Yeah. And then why for then would I then get a personal trainer? Normally it's about cutting the time scale down. So, you know, yes, you could go on YouTube and try and, you know, scrabble it all out and find it all out and work it out for all yourself. But if you find a good mentor that's done it all before, been there all before, and can help you along with your journey, then my argument would be, wouldn't that be a better option if you were inclined to do that? Okay, so, Aaron, yeah, anytime next week, just let us know. There's an argument here about some trades by Sai. Someone thinks he's a scammer. Someone's saying he's not a scammer because he's not charging any money. Who? Yet. Could be the preferable word. Trades by Sai. Have you heard it? SCI. I haven't actually been onto it yet, so okay, so this guy reckons he's made stupid money using his trading strategy since he's okay, well, I tell you what, Presty something, I don't know what your name is, if you are thinking that you are a massively great trader and you are making lots of money, then we would be very interested on getting you onto our versus challenge. So soon we're going to be starting a trading competition where two traders will be able to come live on air and trade against each other for bragging rights. So if you feel like you're up to the challenge, it would be good to see you put your money where your mouth is and go up against someone, and then you can have bragging rights. It'll all be on demo accounts initially, because it would be easier for us to actually have the access to those demo accounts. I don't think anyone's going to want us to have access to their actual live account. How do I learn from you guys? Why don't you guys do a live trading session? I mean, this is a live trading session. We just get sidetracked into talking. We're actually doing a live trading session now, and Senior will be doing one tomorrow. So you can see at the moment, we're in two positions. One is a sell on the New Zealand dollar to the US dollar. Yeah, I never really know how to say that because there's so many dollars involved.
They call it the Kiwi.
The Kiwi, right, okay. And then the other is on the S&P, so there's two sales in the books at the moment. So this is actually a live trading session. And I'm going to press this and, oh, no money this time. That's good. Right, so I'm just trying to catch up with these comments. I've wasted loads on mentorships that ain't worked. You don't charge a penny, okay. Oh, all the withdrawals is from fools like you registering liquid brokers. I bet you don't trade big. Okay. Don't quite understand that. That's Duncan anyway. That's not the. How do I learn from you guys? Why don't you guys? Oh, I've read that. Okay. I trade a 400k funded account using his strategy. I rarely lose.
Oh, I lose all the time.
Okay. Well, good luck with that. Like I said, if you rarely lose, we're very interested on getting you on here on the competition. So please, DM us, and we can reach out to you, and you can definitely come on here, and you can definitely get involved in this competition, because it sounds to me like whoever you're up against, you would definitely win. I like the guy with glasses. I want to learn from him one-to-one. Ah, so somebody actually likes you. I don't know why, Enzo.
Oh, that's very nice of you. Thank you.
Maybe
most
it's
of
a
the
new
time, most of the time I'm being torn down, isn't I?
Yeah, so Enzo's actually one of our tutors here. So he deals with the risk management and the psychological side. Which is one of the greatest things you can actually get from one-to-one mentorship. I often hear him shouting at people.
Well, nothing to scare him away.
Why is Enzo using a magnifying glass?
It's because I have problems with my vision.
He's actually registered blind, so yeah. So that's why you're losing all your trades, is it? So he doesn't actually see what he's doing. He just hammers away at the screen and hopes for the best. That's his trading strategy.
I have quite severe visual impairments, so I have to use delays just to help me see clearly.
Yeah, hence,
but still wouldn't see as clearly as you.
No, not as the guy that rarely ever wins. I mean, he's using the crystal ball, the crystal ball technique there. Yeah. Someone thinks that the New Zealand dollar is about to tank, so we're in a sell on that as well. So I hope you're right, and Enzo would come out with the saying he doesn't care.
I try not to.
Okay, there's still more arguments about this. Trader Sai, or whatever his name is. What's the prize? The prize is that you get bragging rights. You shouldn't need a prize. You're so profitable. Why would you need a prize? The prize would be proving your concept is right. Bragging rights against a random trader, I know nothing about. Okay, well, I mean, it's not that. It's actually about coming on and actually showing your trading style. So, prize is a free plane ticket to Tom Habit's country. Okay. Get a prize for being a monk. Okay. It's not that I definitely will win. It's that I didn't take every setup and I'm very patient. Okay, fair enough. But you know, like I said, the options there if you want to. Dennis says big up the visually impaired.
Yeah.
Cool. So that's big up to you.
Thank you. Yeah.
That is Dennis.
No excuses. If I can do it, anyone can.
You also going to be climbing Everest at the end of the month, are you?
I did hear about one guy. He was the first. He actually had the same condition as me. Oh,
yeah.
He was the first guy with my condition. He had the same very rare retina.
Yeah, I mean that is super motivational. At least he couldn't have seen all the dead bodies on the way. Right?
It's funny though, because I think climbing Mount Everest is a bit of an analogy for trading. Actually,
True. Many fall by the wayside.
Yeah, and many kind of try to rush up the mountain.
And many Sherpas make a lot of money off. The Sherpas would be the brokers, wouldn't they?
And also, a lot of them they die because they run out of oxygen, which I think is part of the issue.
Okay, so we have actually a good question here from Aaron. What is the fundamental difference between a sell and a sell limit? I'll let you answer that, even though I know the answer. But
Go on.
what's
Go on, Emma.
okay? So a sell is more of an aggressive. So a sell is basically an aggressive order. So if I wanted to buy immediately at market, I would put a sell in. A sell limit is where you want to make a sell, but you have a best price that you would like to for that to happen. So a lot of people would use a lot of institutional people would be using sell limits because of their sheer quantity, should I say, that they wouldn't actually be able to enter that into the market without the market moving so much that they wouldn't be filled at the best price. So what they would do is they would put limits in, and as price comes down to the limits, they would be filled, and then they would quickly replace those limits with more limits, therefore masking their massive orders. And as order flow traders, you can actually see these are actually called iceberg orders, and you can use order flow to identify these areas which are called areas of absorption. So I hope that's answered your question, and I hope that's appeased all the guys behind me that wanted me to answer the question because they didn't think I knew the answer. Is that good enough, Finley, for you? Cool. So my knowledge has been tested not only on the stream but also in real life.
At least they're keeping you sharp.
God, there's so many questions.
That's good though, no?
Right, why would I need a prize? I am proud of my concept. Is a payouts and not from a random guy. Okay, well then, don't do the competition. It's up to you. You were just on here boasting, and I thought you might like to join the competition. If you don't want to, and you don't want to do that, then that's completely up to you. Nobody's forcing you to do it. Not quite sure why you are getting quite animated about it, but obviously no one's forcing you to do it, mate. So also as well, we if you are into competitions, we also have our own prop firm. It's called E2T Prop, and on there they are also running a World Cup competition. So you have a chance to actually represent your country. So you can check that out. That's E2T Prop. You can buy instant or instantly funded programs, or you can also buy challenges that we have on there now as well. And when you buy a challenge from there, that means your allocation goes into your country. And once your country reaches a certain amount of allocation, then that's when the actual competition begins. And yeah, and there will be prizes on that one. The prizes would be, the first prize is a car. Second prize would be an iPhone Pro Max. There's money prizes. There's free prop account prizes. And the list goes on prizes. So if you are interested in a competition which leaves you with prizes, then you could always have a look into that. Okay, well we'll leave that one there. I'm not sure commenting on people's I don't know how to place it, but he's he's saying that he thinks this guy definitely, should we say, self-reflects every day.
Who's this?
Huh?
Who?
What one guy on here is they've got into a bit of an argument, and he's going, "I bet you definitely self-reflect every day." And when I self-reflect, I mean like you know, not actually self-reflect.
Okay.
Yeah, you know, self-reflect with a happy ending.
Okay. All right. Oh, is that what it means? Is that what you're saying?
Well, yeah, that's what he's saying, but I'm not going to
okay.
repeat it.
All right, Trading- the
happy
trade-
ending self-reflecting. That's the new term for it.
The trading seems to provoke a lot of deep feelings in people.
It does, doesn't it? Yeah. Someone's asking which New Zealand USD are you trading? I don't know what he means by that. It's just the currency pair. At the moment, it's running £19. I mean, that S&P has literally just stayed flat.
It is a longer time frame we're on for that.
Yeah, but I suppose, yeah, I mean, there's no volatility today, is it? Because it's the bank holiday. So I mean, but you know, at the end of the day, this is what we do every Tuesday. So yeah, let's just do it every Tuesday, right? Maybe we could have all just had a day off.
Yeah.
But then we wouldn't have found out about this guy's self-reflecting habits. These are important. Oh God. So Aaron, I missed any. So Aaron, he's been getting BTC and gold with sell limits, not sell. Okay. Are you still using that signal group, Aaron? That's probably why they're telling you to do sell limits, because they're telling you at what levels to buy or sell. Well, sell at. Right, gonna skip past. Sorry. Someone's asking why you have a different New Zealand to US dollar. So
unless they've got you, are they looking at US dollar as the base currency in their pair or the counter currency? Because some people might look at USD NZD.
But you would always look at the biggest pair first, right?
No, not necessarily, but it's usually New Zealand dollar that's quoted as the base currency.
Is it? Okay.
But he could have in his pair where the dollar is put before the New Zealand.
Okay.
Is that what he's talking about?
I'm not sure.
What can he see on his quote? Is it USD NZD?
But the prices would be the same because you're on a spot account, right?
No. If you move them around,
okay,
then the quote's going to.
No, but I'm just saying if someone's on a different broker, the prices would be the same, right? Because I know you're on a spread bet account, aren't you? So.
Yeah, unless his broker's quoting him a much wider spread, then the market
okay.
exactly. Do you know what I mean?
When does the World Cup end? Oh, Alex, you are currently in the World Cup, aren't you? I'm not sure. I have no idea on that side of things. That is a prop thing, but I will actually ask them for you. If you DM me, I can actually probably catch up with them later, and I can give you an answer on that. I'll make sure that I get back to you and let you know on that one. Yeah. On a sell or buy limit, you can enter at any point, but it won't fill until. Yes, that is definitely correct, Aaron. Yes, you have a good understanding on that now. These two are still at it with their arguing.
Really?
Oh yeah, it's really kicking off between them. I'm sorry to both of you for creating an environment where you are now at loggerheads with each other. Right. Someone said to ask ChatGPT. Maybe we should just ask that ChatGPT to just trade for us, right?
Well, that's what a lot of people are doing, aren't they?
Well, it's trying asking them to find levels and stuff like that. Yeah, but I don't think it's quite there yet. Hi guys, what's the scaling structure with your prop? That's a great question. So basically, it depends what route you take. So the initial one we done was instant funding. So when you make 10% but don't lose 5%, then you completely scale up to the next level. So whatever level that you buy yourself in, once you've done that, you will get a payout, and then you will be given a discount code, not discount, a free code for the next level of account. So it depends where you want to buy yourself in, but it scales all the way up to, you know, wherever you like. But I'm guessing if you're that good, we're probably going to be trying to get you to come in and actually, you know, trade some real funds for us. So, you know, yeah, someone's saying the price is not right on the New Zealand dollar to USD.
What does his quote say?
Yeah, so what does your quote say right now, United Gurus? And what broker and what are you looking at? Maybe we've gone back in time. No,
Like in a vortex.
we're in like a weird, strange vortex where we're actually trading yesterday's price. Maybe this isn't real. Maybe this is just a recording and we're on holiday.
Nice to be on holiday, isn't it?
AI is really good. Yeah, if you use it in the correct way, and especially if you knew how to prompt very well. Someone's asking, how does your program work? Are you just providing funds? So it depends on what program that you're talking about. So one program that we have is the fundamental traders. So you would come trade fundamentals on a demo account until you're profitable and you can prove, and then we would allocate funds to you. The prop firm, well, you know, prop firms, you're already on that. So yeah, you can go down the prop firm route, and then obviously once you have proved yourself on the prop firm, then you can sort of like we might approach you. Or the other way that you can do it is do a financial trading degree with us, and then you'll be given 2 accounts to handle. Once you pass those, then you'll be offered full-time employment. So that's full-time employment plus the commissions that you earn on trades. So I'm hopefully that that answers your question. So he says he has IC Markets broker.
Yeah, what's his quote?
Yes, what's your quote at the moment? I wouldn't say we are a hedge fund. I would say we're working towards that way. I would say at the moment we are providing multiple trading services, plus we are trying to stay future proof. So at the moment we're doing education. We've got an algo development department with fundamental trading. We're also teaching people technical trading, and we are just simply renting desks to traders that want to come on the floor and just trade for themselves. So that's kind of our business model at the moment. But what, you know, isn't that the dream, that we become a hedge fund, right?
Not necessarily. Hedge funds can be quite cumbersome.
Okay.
And very heavy weighted. Maybe you want to be maybe a bit more like a speedboat rather than Titanic.
So
quite a few of them do go down. I mean, no, you know, like.
But we did make a lot of money until it does.
I remember
go down.
years ago, that was my dream. I thought I'll start a hedge fund.
Okay.
And I had a lucky spill in trading, and I thought I'd made it.
Thank you, Jake.
I made $250,000 in 3 years.
Really?
Yeah. So I rang the hedge fund guy in Mayfair.
Yeah.
And I said, look, I've made $250,000. He tried not to laugh on the phone. He said, call me back when that's what you. So there I was humbled, you know. I thought
yeah, because I think hedge funds go straight to market, don't they?
You mean DMA? So without market access?
Yeah.
I think hedge funds. I mean, I'm no expert on hedge funds.
I mean, especially future hedge funds. They surely they have a direct to market.
I think they use a lot of instruments. I think they use a lot of instruments. I don't think they stick with one thing.
Well, I mean, if it's a futures hedge fund, I'm guessing that you need a direct to market, especially if you're also doing fundamental trading, because it's the speed of everything. Yeah, obviously, you know, you're not having to go through, you know, brokers and and then, you know, going into the broker's algorithm to get you fills, because that's what happens. Like, you know, when you actually go through a broker, the broker will have a algorithm that fills people at certain times. So you know, it depends where you are in the queue to get filled as well. So you know, and especially if you're trading fundamentals, like, you know, seconds, half seconds can mean a world of profit if you're in that kind of like very quick trading space, you know. So it's okay, right. HFT use DMA and need millions of capital. Yeah, he was just saying what you said. He was backing up what you said. Yeah. So Enzo was told it was he was told it was 50 million. And how many years ago was that?
Quite a few years back.
Quite a few years back. So I wonder how much that is now. You'd actually need.
I think now, if I could scale, I would maybe just set up a, you know, like a very efficient. Maybe, you know, where you just have a few key investors,
Right.
Keep it kind of, because the moment you have to be a hedge fund, it's all the regulation comes in.
True.
It costs so much money to set it up.
Yeah, because you have to. Yeah, because you also have to. You've got that commitment of traders. You have to.
Yeah, you have to pass all this regulation.
Yeah, and you've got to submit a COT report and all of that. Yeah.
And there are some independent, very big traders who do better.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
I think you're right. Just for the infrastructure you're looking at. So we have the guy here who runs the prop firm used to be an institutional trader, and he said basically to rent his desk and all the software costs probably more a month than pretty much everyone's rent would cost in flats and houses. So, you know, you're talking, you know, £2,000-3,000 a month just to have a desk, have the software. And even if you're not in a hedge fund, I mean, we have I can see him looming over my shoulder here. We have Clive here, who is on the scale of a sort of like a professional order flow trader, and well, you are on the scale, aren't you? How much would you say, ballpark figure, Clive, does all your software, data, and everything, how much do you reckon you would pay a month just on software and data? Oh God, maybe you shouldn't. Maybe you give up when you see the bill, you know. Right, Clive's about to retire when he adds up what it actually costs him to trade every month. But yeah, I mean, because, you know, also as well, especially when you're buying data for the futures market, you can buy data packs, but if you want to sort of like trade other instruments, so you have to start, you know, getting CME packs. You have to get other, I can't remember the other institutions. I was actually looking at all this the other week, but yeah, it can soon start to add up. Yeah. What to look out when writing Python scripts to automate trades based on price action? Is that a question? Because if that is a question about Python, I could maybe get our development guy to come on here and discuss it with you. And okay, so if you would like to talk to a development guy, that would be possible. And obviously I would just go and hit my head against the wall for like, and you know, half an hour whilst you're talking, so I don't have to hear all the script talk. Can you please tell me about how to get into it, like your floor and how I can trade with you? Okay, so first off, Jake, whereabouts are you from? So let's get that answered, and then we can go from there. By software, do you mean Bloomberg? No, not okay. So I don't know. I don't mean the Bloomberg terminal. Obviously, yes, you can pay for that as well. I'm just talking about your DXV data. So that's basically all the data that you'll get from CME and what other exchanges are there? CME. What other ones? Limex. Yeah. So yeah. So you have to pay for all your data. Then you have to pay for a software that will interpret that data into something that's actually fathomable. So that would be something that would give you footprint charts, order flow charts, would also show you volume, maybe show you TPO charts. So at the moment, Clive's actually using EXO charts for that, because I would say probably at the moment it's one of the most robust programs for that. There is another one coming out soon, which I've actually signed up for, so I'm going to be doing that soon. So and then maybe once I've learned Clive, it can be you and me doing a trade-off. Clive against Russ, like, you know. So Jake's in London. Okay, cool, Jake. Right, so, and I hope I can call you Jake. I hope your name is Jake. So there is a few ways that you can join us. First way, and the cheapest way, is that the guys that you can see behind us are fundamental traders. We've got what's called a grad scheme, so we're giving out free desks. So no, we're in Bromley South, so we're pretty close to Liverpool Street. Yeah, so basically it's a free desk. You know, you'll get all the training you need. You're given obviously demo accounts to start with. Once you can turn profitability, so basically we took 4 guys on, and 4 months later 2 of those guys have actually been given live capital to trade with now. Both of them are up week on week, plus 5%. So yeah, obviously that will scale as we have more confidence in their in their abilities, but you know, these things take time. You know, if we're gonna, I mean, they've been given $5 grand at the moment, but you know, if we're going to be giving them a lot more money, then we're going to need to make sure that yeah, it's definitely yeah, they're definitely not just going to blow our accounts, right?
No, hopefully not.
Hopefully not. You're not going to blow our accounts, are you guys? Okay, well, it's confirmed that the program is just completely finished because they've blown all the accounts. Just as I said, they're not going to. They've all just gone the wrong way on a stock. The S&P 500 will go up. Yes, you are correct. The S&P 500 will go up.
Been going up since
it's been going up, yeah, for the last 40 years.
But we're short for a little retracement, maybe. I think, yeah.
Oh, right, sorry. So how do you join? Right, just DM us and DM us after this, and what I'll do is I will answer that, and I will give you the email address. You can send an email in with your CV. All the CVs or CVs will be
CVD. Right.
yeah. All the CVs will be looked at and sort of considered. But I will say one thing, guys. If you have joined from social media, I'm going to do my utmost to ensure that you guys are given preferential treatment. That's just because, like, why not, right? because you guys are like here supporting us, you know. You haven't just read an advert on LinkedIn and thought, let me give it a go. You know, you've actually you've put time in the game as far as I'm concerned, you know. So reach out to us, DM us, and it's 3 o'clock already. Wow, that come along quickly. Enzo,
Enjoy yourself, Russell.
Huh?
Did you enjoy yourself today?
It's all right. Yeah.
All right, yeah.
I think quick question. The requirements are okay. The requirements are quite simple. First requirement is, do you have a pulse? If you are alive, yes, and you are a human, you are eligible for this. Although if we were to be able to train monkeys to do this, that would be a really good business plan, wouldn't it? Because you could just literally pay them in peanuts, right? So if you're alive and you are a human, you can join. One thing I would say on your behalf, though, not our behalf, is you need to be able to commit to this. It's going to take 3 to 4 months for you to realize if you can actually start turning a profit. These guys here will help you, so maybe your journey would be cut down. But I feel like after this stream today, I probably shouldn't talk about one-to-one mentorship anymore, because it started a bit of a situation on this stream. So they will not be helping you in a one-to-one mentorship situation, because I don't think we can mention that on this stream anymore, because it's definitely ruffled some feathers. But yeah, they can help you. So you basically need to be able to commit time. So to put it into context, they are here 4 days a week from 9 till 4 o'clock. They all have jobs that they do outside of this. So a lot of them work all weekends. A lot of them work evenings as well to make extra money. I think most of them are living at home with families, so their overall costs are minimal. But the 2 that are funded now, whatever they win, so whatever percent they are up, at the end of the month, they actually get a 50% profit split. So a lot of these guys are literally 10% up every week. So it's all about giving you guys options in the future to be able to actually make some real money. So but yeah, all right, cool. Well, listen, it's 3 o'clock. I've gone over time before somebody puts a hook in and actually hooks me off like this, because I think Clive wants me to shoot a short video for him, because Clive is going to also start teaching his methodology as well. So yeah, guys, I hope you've got a little bit of value for this. I hope you two guys can, the ones that were having the argument, could possibly find a way to actually make up and become friends. Thank you very much. Feel free to DM me. Feel free to join the Telegram group. And Enzo, I'd like you to today, I would like you to actually talk us out with a few words of wisdom. So let's get this mic here so I can hear you. Right, some words of wisdom from Enzo here. You can choose any topic you like. I'm thinking trading might be the best topic because it's in your mandate. But some words of wisdom for anyone who is trading now, or starting trading, or is struggling with their psychology around trading. And if you could sing it.
I think that might be taking it a bit too far.
Okay, all right. Just say them. Say the words.
Okay. So I'll leave you with this thought. In trading, you've got 2 focuses. You can focus on results, or you can focus on the process that gets those results. The wisdom is, by focusing on the process, you get the results. By focusing on the results, you may miss the very thing you're so desperately trying to get. So be a process orientated trader, trade well, and over time the results will take care of themselves.
Okay, well that's your quote of the day from the man himself.
Process, not outcome.
Process, not outcome. From the man. I'm sorry we can't answer any more of these questions, but I do have to rush because we'll be having another live stream later on tonight, which will be a weekly market breakdown from Jerry. I'm sure he's very happy because he has very little to talk about with the government shutdown.
Oh
so,
yeah,
yeah, but hopefully that'll be back on soon. So thank you very much, guys. Remember, trade safe. Always use a stop loss, like he didn't last week, and he'll never leave it. He'll never live it down. So thank you very much, and good night.